Hello, and welcome back to another episode of my Snowrunner hard mode playthrough. I think we're in episode 14, I want to say. So in this one, we are going to be doing a few more contracts. We're also going to be delivering this oil tanker over to the gas station, which is right over here. So we have used pretty much all of the available fuel in that tanker. We're going to be then heading over to have a look at this fallen pipe, see if we can actually get that onto the trailer or whether it is a 5-slot cargo. After that, we're going to be picking up some oil barrels from the drilling sites, taking them over to Mountain River, and then if we do have time at the end, we are going to be trying to get this service hub reactivation done so that we can actually use the service hub over in Pedro Bay. So I do have the Kenworth parked up at the gateway ready to go, and of course we have the Royal BM down here with this fuel trailer. But yeah, I hope you all had a brilliant Christmas. So at the time of recording this, it is the 27th, so Christmas has just gone. Hope you all had an amazing Christmas, got some beautiful presents, spent some time with the family. But with all that being said and done, let's jump straight into it. So I did forget that this trailer is the one that has the terrible winch points all the way up here on the side of the truck. So this might be a bit of a pain. I did also get the trailer stuck over the barrier there. Yeah, that should do. But yeah, let's get it hooked back up. It is on its side, but should roll over once we get actually moving. Yeah, there it goes. And back into the pole. Yeah, we are not going to worry about that. Oh god. There we go, back on the wheels. Perfect. Yeah, we're not going to worry too much about that, but it does, unfortunately, because of the winch points, does mean it's going to be slowly driving over to the left of the truck, which is a bit of a worry. I guess we just have to drive a little bit more carefully, which we are currently not doing, but all looks good so far. So that is the gas station down this way. Trying to take a wide line so that we don't get it beached again on those rocks. Of course, we do still have a lot of these contests that we need to get done. I'm not too sure. Oh god, that was a lot of damage. Yeah, we lost a wheel there. And yeah, we lost the gas tank as well. That was a lot of damage. Alright, let's get this delivered up real quick. I think we need to start tracking it. Oil tank delivery. Start tracking. Do we not even have that? Okay, let's accept it. Where do we need to go? Oh, it's already done. Okay. Alright. So we do have some repair points on the other truck, on the Kenworth, which is right there. We are going to be going past the Kenworth. Is over in that direction. So we'll see if we can. Oh, we do actually have the trailer. Yeah, I might just go over to that service trailer and then quickly repair the Royal so that we're not losing fuel down here. I mean, we haven't had to use that trailer for anything else, so we might as well actually use it when we need it. But we are going to be losing quite a lot of fuel there since we do have that leak. Not good at all. I think it was down here. Yes, it was. And then the factory where the trailer is right there. So we'll drop off our trailer over at this junction. Oh, come on, come on. But yeah, I'm not too sure about the large pipe. I'm pretty sure it's a 4-slot cargo, but I'm not 100% sure. Could be a 5-slot cargo. in which case we do not have a trailer big enough to carry it. But if that is the case, we will just move on to the drilling site and get those oil barrels. Did we lose our suspension as well? I think, yeah, we did. We lost the suspension, which is why we're struggling right now through this mud. But if we could just drop off the trailer, not too far to get to the service trailer. Although we have lost a lot of fuel. We did pay to refuel it just because we got that extra bit of damage. Alright, let's detach the trailer. And then let's go over to the service trailer. Of course, you do have to connect to these service trailers. You can't just use them on the fly, which is a bit of a shame. So let's attach. We don't want to use a spare wheel. We want to repair all. There we go. Still got about 1,000 repair points in this trailer. Right, let's detach. We do also have, of course, a massive fuel trailer, a fuel container, like in a warehouse over in that direction. I'll probably move that off camera because it's kind of in an awkward position. So I might move that to the gas station that we just went to. So it's just in a better, more convenient location. Now, in terms of this large pipe, I'm not too sure what it's made of. If it's made of concrete, it might be a little bit difficult to lift with this particular crane. However, if it's not made of concrete, then I think we should be able to lift it pretty easily. Get a bit of momentum up so we can stick it into high gear. Beautiful stuff. Alright, well there it is. Let's see if we actually have a trailer that's big enough to transport that large pipe. It does look like it's kind of a plasticky sort of thing. So it should be able to be lifted with this crane. And it doesn't look bigger than 4 slots. Just judging by where the actual bits of wood are. Yeah, let's give it a go. I'm not sure we're going to be close enough, if I'm honest, but yeah, no problem. Look at that. Easy. Might be a little bit too far away from the actual trailer. Make sure the truck's not tipping. It's not, but look at that. That looks absolutely perfect. And there we go. One large pipe rescued. Restore the crane. Then let's go and attach the trailer once again. See if it will pack. And we don't have to go far with this one. This one is literally just to the drilling site. So let's attach the trailer, and we are running out of fuel. I do believe we have fuel at the drilling site. So let's quickly scoot on over there. I hope I still have that fuel. Oh, we didn't pack the cargo. We should probably do that. Pack the cargo. There you go. Jobs are good. And I just need to quickly run over to get that fuel before we run out. It would be a terrible time to run out, being so close to this fuel trailer. Come on. Almost there. Yeah, we have made it. So, no, we don't want to do the crane again. Put the crane away. Let's refuel. Beautiful. Got there just in time. Okay, refueled. And now we need to start tracking the actual mission, which is lost tube. Start tracking. And where do we need to deliver that? Right over there. Easy. Nice, easy job. So of course, while we are here, we are going to be picking up 4 pallets of what are they called? Oil barrels. So we are going to be positioning the trailer. We might as well get that delivered. Perfect. Not a lot of money or XP, but it all helps. Right, we'll drop that off there. Right, let's get it loaded up with 4 pallets of oil barrels. Well, that went relatively smoothly, all things considered. As you can see, nice and neatly parked or packed onto the trailer. Let's attach the trailer and pack the cargo. Beautiful. And we just need to make our way over to Mountain River. We should actually probably start tracking. So we need to do Blackbird start tracking, and yes, over to Mountain River to deliver 4 pallets of oil barrels. We are going to be taking the Kenworth over to Mountain River with us, because we do have some stuff in Mountain River to pick up so that we can finish off that service hub reactivation, so we can get the service hub in Pedro Bay working again. But yeah, let's head on over to Mountain River. So that took a little bit longer than I expected. So we are going over to the service hub, which is why we have, well, not why, but so we are going over to the service hub over here. So we're going to head on over that way. Yeah, I forgot that this was a the gooseneck semi-trailer instead of the... So yeah, I forgot that this was the slow riding gooseneck trailer instead of the semi-sideboard, which I am used to towing around. So going through that mud over in Northport was a little bit more difficult than I had anticipated. But we managed to do it. We managed to get over to Mountain River. We do also need to do that bridge at some point. That is going to help us out massively. So yeah, delivered to the service hub 4 oil barrels. The service hub is just round this corner. And I do believe we have to pick something up from the service hub, which is why we are bringing the Kenworth with us. And the reason I'm towing with the Kenworth is because it doesn't have snow tyres on. So I imagine towing behind the Royal BM is going to be sliding all over the place. But anyway, we made it to the service hub. We just need to go around this corner. It is the middle of night, which is unfortunate. I did drive through most of the night coming over from Northport to Mountain River. So hopefully should be coming in today anytime soon. But for right now, let's go in. Ouch. Try not to damage the truck too much. And as for right now, just need to park this up out the way. Right, there should be fine. Over to the boil. And then we need to deliver these oil barrels and get some money. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 2,500 and about 300 experience. That is absolutely brilliant. Love to see that. And a bit more damage on the engine, because why not? So actually what I could do, since we're here in the BM, might as well park this up to load so that we don't have to detach the trailer on the Kenworth. Might as well, if we can get in there with the trailer on. A bit of perfect reversing, and we are there. Perfect. What do we need for the other one? What was it? It was service hub reactivation. Start tracking. We need 2 concrete blocks and 2 consumables. So we get the concrete blocks from here, or maybe the consumables from here, and then we get something else in actually Pedro Bay. What do we get in Pedro Bay? Concrete blocks. So we get the consumables from here. Perfect. In that case, let's change over to the Kenworth. Put this one in position as well. So I think I'm going to load up the trailer first. That way we don't have to take the trailer all the way to the warehouse on Pedro Bay. About there should be good. Alright, let's have 2 consumables on the loading platform. Change over to the Royal. No, don't want to do that. Start the engine. Alright, let's get this loaded up real quick. Okay, all loaded up and ready to go. Head on over to Pedro Bay. So I did just have a quick look what we need to do that bridge. We need 1 concrete slab and a couple of the service spare parts. So I do know that we could pick up service spare parts at that location we were just at. And I think there isn't anywhere to pick up a concrete slab in Pedro Bay, I do believe one of the warehouses on this map we can pick up one concrete slab. So we will look into doing that once we have this service hub reactivated. And now I do have to be careful going through this road because we do know that this is very, very slippy. We don't want to be crashing down into that rock, so we're going to take it a bit easy, go on the ridge here. And now unfortunately we can't just follow the road and go all the way to the service hub, because we do need to pick up some concrete blocks from a warehouse. We're going to be going to that warehouse first. Oh my god, that was very, very slidey. Just as I was saying, we need to be careful because we don't have these on chain tires. Now we've kind of got the trailer a little bit stuck. I'm sliding into that pole. Yeah. Please don't get stuck. Thank you. We just need a little bit of traction. Not much, just a little bit so that we can make it over to that road. Slowly does it. A lot of wheel spin later and we shall get there. Alright, let's make our way to that warehouse. So it is basically just follow this road. No, it's not. We need to come down here. I'm going to start using waypoints just so we're not making a bit of a meal of this. Down to this warehouse. Perfect. And then we'll come on this road all the way to the service hub. But we do have a fuel carrier. We can refill over there. We should have enough. We do have some fuel on the top of the truck, of course. So we should have enough. This truck doesn't really eat fuel. It's not as hungry as the BM, that's for sure. Let's try in a little bit of high gear, see if that's gonna help us carry some momentum. Also use the winch a little bit, get through this snow. So I do know there are specific trucks with specialized tires to help deal with the snow a little bit better, because snow does have a different characteristic in terms of the physics than muds. So I would be interested to find out what trucks are actually specialized for snow, because I know which trucks are specialized for just deep muds, but I've never really investigated which ones are in the best condition to handle the snow. But I do think that would be quite interesting. So we are actually going to drop off the trailer here. That is why I wanted to load up the trailer first, because there is no point taking it the entire journey if we don't need to. We're going to leave that there and we are going to head on over to the warehouse. And not only is it a good idea not to carry the extra weight, also trying to get turned around in here with that extra trailer on is going to be an absolute nightmare. So that's another good reason for leaving it behind. So for this one we just need 2 concrete blocks, which I'm hoping, praying to God, that they are 1 slot cargo. They are indeed. Perfect. It was concrete blocks, yes. Okay. Let's get these 2 loaded and then we'll head on over back to the trailer. Get that hooked up as well. And yeah, we'll get this delivered over to the service hub. I can't remember what's called, recovery hub, something like that. So service hub, there we go. There's so in the top of the screen right there. Okay, all packed up and ready to go. Let's go head on over to the trailer and get this contract finally completed. And then I think after this we'll probably, depending on if there's anything else to do in Pedro Bay, I think we might head back and get the bridge repaired back in Mountain River. That would be a big massive goal of mine, to get that repaired. But we'll have to wait and see what we can actually pick up once we get this service hub reactivated. Maybe it's gonna make... Alright, let's get this hooked up. We will have to refuel once we get to the service hub, of course, because we have used half a tank. Yeah, now we just need to follow this road basically all the way over the frozen ponds, and then we shall be there. Well, this road is a bit scarier than I remembered. Did not realise all that camber there. I thought this was just going to be a pretty straightforward straight road. As it turns out, that is not the case. My bad memory is certainly coming into effect. We should be okay. Don't think the Kenworth is that tippy, so I think we're going to be okay. Of course, I am still missing out on that all-wheel drive, but it hasn't really struggled too much today, if I'm honest. I mean, it's pretty much got the job done, so that's all I need, really. Okay, through the worst of that little horrible corner, and back on the roads. Just gone over the pond there. But yeah, we should be pretty smooth sailing from here to the service hub. You see, just about 100 yards, 100 meters, depending on what unit of measurement we have. I think it's meters. But I mean, I do have liters, so maybe, yeah, I think it's going to be meters. But yeah, here we are at the service hub. Oh yeah, of course we do have that trailer that we do need to deliver, but we don't have anything to deliver that with right now. Let's deliver the concrete blocks and the consumables. Another 5,000. So let's put our money up to 32 and almost 33 actually. Alright, let's see. Can we pick anything up from the service hub? Doesn't actually look like it, if I'm honest. We could do these vehicle spare parts and all that. What do we actually have in terms of, so we have this vehicle spare parts. Right, we can start tracking that, and moving the stock is going to be oil barrels and wooden planks ×2. I guess we could do that afterwards. Yeah, I think that sounds like a reasonable plan. We are already here over in Bedrock Bay anyway, so we might as well get some of the tasks done over here. We have enough cargo space to certainly to do this. Might as well fill up on the way past. Refuel. Fill up, please. Thank you. So yeah, there should be a, what was it? Service spare parts pallet down there, right where that arrow is. And then we just need to deliver that over to the oil drilling site. So yeah, it looks like we are gonna have to go through this snowy horrible terrain. There's not gonna be an easy path to it, and this is definitely where I'm gonna struggle with the no all drive. I'm gonna put it in low high, see if we can get a bit more traction with the diff lock. And then I think we're just going to have to winch our way through. I don't really think there's any way around it. But I mean, we are still moving fairly quickly. It's not as if we are absolutely stuck right now. Might be a bit slow, but there is no other way into this area, so we just have to put up with it. It's not too bad, I guess. Could be worse. Okay, so there is the pallet. We're just about to see it down there in the middle of that swamp, and then I guess we'll just carry on and go straight over through that gap in the trees, trying to see if there's any other way out of here. Doesn't really look like it. Alright, let's pick this up, take it over to the drilling site, and then we have another pallet over there that we need to pick up and take somewhere else. Well, that is all loaded up, ready to go. Yeah, I think this is going to be the quickest and the easiest way out of here. But yeah, that wasn't too bad actually. Lots of winch points to use, so we managed to make it through relatively cleanly. And now we are once again back on tarmac roads, albeit very icy. Almost damaged the diff lock there. That would have been bad. We are slowly building up quite a lot of damage on this particular truck. Please don't slide into that pole. We have done that before. Yeah, it's these camber roads with the ice. These end up sliding down into something that you don't want to be hitting. Certainly would have done a lot of damage sliding down into that pole, especially on the side of the truck like that. Probably would have taken out my fuel tank. But anyway, back on the roads. Not too far to go. I'm tempted to do that delivery of the scouts. I think that is a contest. However, this truck, it may be okay, may be able to cope with the delivery task, but it's not that fast. I don't really feel comfortable enough doing a contest when we're going to be driving probably through some big snow. But yeah, I don't really feel comfortable doing a contest with this truck. Are we going the right way? Yes, we are. Just need to get around these trees. It's just because that arrow was going in the opposite direction. But we are going in the right direction. Just need to follow this road all the way around. And then we shall be at the engineer's house. And once we're at the engineer's house, there is another task that we can get done. Which is going to be the wooden planks and... oh, I can't remember what it is. I think it's oil barrels. We need to deliver to the factory. So we might as well get that done at the same time. But it's nice to see the money is slowly building up. We're not getting a lot of money for these particular tasks. But we are making our way back up. We're over 30,000 once again. So that is good to hear. Love to see that. Probably should have took that a little bit tighter. But we have room to turn around. But anyway, let's get this delivered. Again, not that much money. It's actually quite disappointing. But let's go pick up that pallet over there. We start tracking it as well. It's already tracking. So we don't need to worry about that, but we might as well refuel while we're here. Refuel, fill her up to the brim. Perfect job. Alright, let's load up. We'll try to get this onto the actual trailer. That way we shouldn't need to disconnect the trailer when we go to the sawmill. Restore the crane and pack the cargo. Beautiful. Right, we are ready to go. I just have to remember where the actual sawmill is, because we have been there before. I think it's actually just right down this road, like straight over. Let's check the map real quick. But yeah, it is basically straight over. And we load up with the 2 wooden planks. And then I think the factory is going to be fairly easy to get to from this sawmill. But it's actually not a sawmill, it's a stock loading. So I wonder how much stock they have left. Alright, here we go. At the stock loading, we might as well leave the trailer here. Because trying to pull that trailer into this area is going to be an absolute nightmare. Anyway, we need 2 wooden planks, please, sir. It does look like the stock is available. Like it's unlimited, so we don't need to worry about running out of wooden planks anytime soon. Well, we have our wooden planks, so let's attach the trailer once again and then figure out a way to the factory. Okay, so the closest way to the factory is actually just going to be across this river section over here, and then we're not actually that far away from the factory. It should be fairly easy, fairly speedy task to get done. I can't imagine it's going to be that much money, but every little helps. Of course, we have gone through this way before, but that was with the quite beastly ANK, the military version. Of course, that is one of the trucks that we own back at the garage. Have to be careful not to tip going over here. How are we going to get up there? Come on, lift me up. Lift up the front of the truck, please. There we go. That's better. Slightly concerned about these rocks, but we're through. And then it's not actually too far to the factory from here. So we just need to take a left or a right hand turn here. Not left, right? Yeah. take a right hand turn here, follow this road, and that should lead us all the way to the factory. I think. It looks that way. Probably should check, but I don't want to stop and lose momentum, which I have kind of already done. But oh, I want to attach to the post, please. Thank you. So I don't think we have as much on the back of this truck as the last time we came through here. Although we are slightly stuck already. There we go. Started to move again. Okay, we are through. That should be the end of the mud pits, from what I can remember. I do know I have a terrible memory, so you don't need to remind me about that. But I do think that is the last of the mud pits. I think it's just a little bit of off-roading now. Once we get past this corner. No, it's basically roads all the way to the factory, which is beautiful stuff. Can we pick anything up at this factory? I can't remember. I don't think we can just yet. Maybe we can now. Let's deliver the oil barrels and the 2 wooden planks. And yes, we can now order stuff at the factory. Not a lot of money, but that will do for me. Alright, let's see what we can pick up at this factory. So consumables, that's it. Unfortunately, we do not need any consumables. So, we are going to leave for right now. Actually, let's just check. I'm going to check real quick what sort of contracts we have unlocked. No, we don't really have anything else that we can get done in Pedro Bay. So we can head on over to Mountain River once again. See if we can end off by getting that bridge repaired. I think that's going to help us out in the long run. So yeah, let's head on over to Pedro... Oh, no, to Pedro Bay. Let's head on over to Mountain River. So, back in Mountain River. I think this will probably be the final task of the day. And I already know what I want to do. So we're going to be coming down past this pipeline over here, because we have a warehouse over on the right hand side somewhere. I think it's actually just down here, where we need to pick up 1 concrete slab. We are going to be doing that first. Try not to tip it. Ooh, it's very, very close, that was. Okay, so up here we should have a warehouse where we can pick up our concrete slab. And this, of course, is going to be for the bridge, as you can see up in the top of the screen there. Restoring the bridge, deliver to the broken bridge 1 concrete slab. And now afterwards, I do know that we need to pick up some service spare parts. So we'll probably do that on the way, if we can get through this mud. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think there should be a warehouse up here. I'm actually not too sure now. I think we might have to... Yeah, we've taken the wrong turn. Oh no, that is annoying. I'm going to have to try and turn around somewhere. Not sure where, but we're going to have to turn around. So there is that curtain side trailer that needs to be delivered. Can't believe I took the wrong turn there. What an amateur. What a noob. So yeah, back on the road. I think, yeah, we just basically have to follow this road. This will lead us all the way to the warehouse. This is why I should be looking at the map a little bit more. Especially when I'm not entirely sure on a new map. I mean, it's not a new map, but... Oh, don't tip, please. Thank you. Oh my god, that was close. So, we want a concrete slab. We want that on the loading platform. Alright, let's see if we can reach the trailer from where we are right now. Probably not. But I do want to do what I've done in the past, which is load up the trailer first, because that way we don't need to take the trailer. Oh, I'm not really sure what's going on. That way we don't need to take the trailer into the service hub to pick up the rest of the items. Yeah, perfect. Alright, restore the crane. Pack the cargo. And let's make our way to the service hub, where we do already have, of course, the Kenworth W990 still waiting for us at the service hub. So I guess we didn't actually need to put this in the trailer. But look how good this game looks at sunset. With the sun just coming through onto these white trees, making them glow orange. Such a beautiful game. So again, we do not need to take the trailer out, or take the trailer in. We're going to leave it out the front here. Just there, should be fine. We'll go in, get loaded up with the 2 service spare parts. But before we do that, we are actually going to check what it is we need. How are we doing for damage? We're doing okay. Should probably like repair, but we'll be fine. Famous last words. Right, so what do we need for, I think it was blackbirds. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was a task, wasn't it? Restore the bridge. 2 service spare parts. Okay. We can do that. Service spare parts onto the loading platform. Change over to the BM. I do really wish that there was some sort of like forklift or something at each of the loading zones. But like a big warehouse or factory or whatever this is, I would have thought they'd have at least one forklift that I could just jump in. Like, I can understand if you're up in the sticks and it's just like not a real loading zone, but somewhere like this you would have thought there'd be some sort of way of loading these. I didn't have to bring a crane with me. But anyway, we are loaded. Let's restore the crane, stop the engine, change over, and pack the cargo. Okay, let's see if we can get out of here this time, because last time we did kind of get stuck. No, we're good. We are absolutely fine. Lights on for safety. Hook up to the trailer and deliver to the bridge, which again isn't too far. It's actually just down this road, and this will be a nice one to get done. Oh, please don't slide off the edge there. That was a little bit scary. I was pressing the brakes, just nothing was happening. I was also turning and nothing was happening. So I'll have to make a mental note of that. Do not go fast around that corner when you don't have chain tires on. But anyway, we made it to the bridge. I'm trying to stop. It's not really working. Okay, well that kind of messed it up, didn't it? I think we might actually genuinely be stuck. This is a little bit embarrassing. I was not expecting this. Just need to try and get that trailer backed up without it tipping.
One eternity later.
After a lot of adjustments, we have finally made it. So let's deliver the concrete slab first, and then the 2 service spare parts, and that is bridge complete. Beautiful. So now we have access. Oh well, I didn't check the money, but now we have access to the other side of the map. Beautiful stuff. But that is going to do it for this video. We're almost up to 40,000. What is our level? We're still on 28, and oh no, we must have just got to 28. 67%. But yeah, that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you hit that like button if you are enjoying the series, and of course get yourself subscribed so that you never miss a video. But we did quite a lot actually in this episode. I'm actually really happy with the progress that we made today. Got quite a lot done. Almost like a one-man wrecking crew. But yeah, that is going to do it for me. So I hope you had an amazing Christmas. I hope you have a brilliant New Year. But I will see you in the next one. A massive thank you for watching. Take care and goodbye.